Pathlights, top 5 things you need to know about
human resources. Hi managers, I am Salima Wing, the HR manager here at Pathlight. Today we're going to present 5 things supervisors need to know about human resources. Now some of these items you may already know, and some of them are new. Follow me.
Number 5. Sometimes we feel stuck between a rock and a hard place.
One of our main purposes is to ensure that Pathlight is adhering to our funders' regulations, state and federal laws, and that our employees are treated consistently and fairly. To help with this, we put procedures in place. I can assure you, just like you, we don't always like all that red tape either, but they are necessary. We are, of course, empathetic to how much you have to do every day, and we understand that sometimes it seems like we're adding more steps. We want you to understand that we in HR often feel caught in the middle. There is the law on the one side, and there is us, and on our other side is you, our managers and staff. So while HR does interpret laws and regulations and makes them into policies, they are not owned by human resources. They are written, passed to the executive leadership team for approval, and then they become Pathlight policy.
Number 4. When in doubt, call.
Hi, April.
I just saw my doctor yesterday and I've been diagnosed with diabetes. Would it be okay for me to take some breaks during my shifts to eat a snack? I also need a private area to test my blood sugar levels and give myself an insulin shot.
I'm not sure if I can allow that.
Pause. What April just asked her supervisor, Mary, was for an accommodation. Diabetes is considered a disability under the Americans with Disabilities Act, and April has the right to request a reasonable accommodation. Before granting or denying an accommodation, like what you saw in the scene, contact Human Resources. We will help you navigate what is called the interactive process. That scene is intended to illustrate our number 4 most important thing. If in doubt, call. Pathlight strives to make the workplace fair and equitable for all employees. We in HR are here to work with you. When you find yourself uncertain, or when you are facing a problem that may have started small but is starting to get bigger, we want to hear from you sooner rather than later. By reaching out sooner, you may have more options. There may be a variety of solutions. If you leave it to later, the alternate options may have disappeared. You may have no choices about what to do. We are here to help you work through those moments when things are starting to feel not quite right, and you're not sure what to do. When an employee approaches you, or a situation arises, and you're not sure how to respond, ask us.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, Keisha. Question.
Yes.
I have to go next week to an assisted living facility with my dad. It should only take a couple hours, though.
You know what? I'm sorry you can't go because you don't have any paid time available right now.
Pause. Did you know that employees who have worked with Pathlight for 12 months and worked at least 1,250 hours are entitled to something called the Small Necessities Leave? Employees can use this time to participate in school activities or routine medical appointments for their children, or to accompany an elderly relative to routine medical appointments or other services related to their care. This can be taken intermittently, provided that they request this time at least 7 days in advance. In this scenario, an employee has 24 hours of leave to accompany a parent to an appointment such as this. By the way, this is still number 4. If in doubt, call. We really want to emphasize this one.
Number 3. We are your Paycom experts.
That is my password.
Pause. We're all pretty well versed with Paycom and are available to help you when you don't understand how something in the system works. One of the most common questions we get in HR is how to change or reset an employee's password, or how to create a personal action form. You'll hear us call them PAFs for short. PAFs are used when an employee changes status, like a promotion, a pay increase, or when they go from full-time to per diem. They need to be completed with an effective date so the changes are reflected in Paycom on time. To help you become a PAF expert and assist the employees that you supervise, we put together how-to documents that are on SharePoint. Take a look at these documents the next time you have an employee tell you, "I forgot my password and I need it reset." Or when you're asked to create a PAF. Of course, if you continue to have trouble, we're only a phone call away.
Number 2. We have easy solutions to common challenges.
Hey, did you get that new hire paperwork ready for HR yet?
Hey, yeah, I'm just finishing up here.
Okay, good.
Is this supposed to go in the new hire packet?
Pause. Here are some common challenges we see managers having and how we have assisted with these challenges. For example, with the new hire paperwork, we created a tracking sheet to assist supervisors so they know exactly what paperwork needs to go to Human Resources when a new employee is added to your team. We've also seen challenges with tracking per diem offers of work. There's a form for that too. When you offer a per diem employee work and they accept, refuse, or don't respond, you'll want to track that in case we need that information in the future. We also get questions about the query process. That is something I can help you navigate. If you have questions about who does what in Human Resources, we also have a directory for you to utilize. It introduces all of us, and it is a guide telling you who is responsible for what and where to direct paperwork and any questions. This can be found on SharePoint under Teams and then Human Resources.
Before we get to the number 1 thing you need to know about Human Resources, here are some honorable mentions. Bring us your time card questions.
We can help with time cards and some issues you have with those, although some may be more suitable for fiscal. For example, did you know that exempt employees' time cards look blank when they've worked their biweekly hours? If an exempt person is ever out, you need to put in their sick or paid leave time. If they have none, be sure to put in the code for unpaid time. As a side note, if someone is out for 3 or more days, tell us about that too.
Queries. HR is responsible for the organization's query processes.
We're happy to answer any of your questions. Is an employee changing their status or position and you're wondering if they need a new query? Do you need to get query authorized? Reach out to me, Salima in Human Resources.
Come visit.
Drop in when you're at the Brookdale office.
And finally, the number 1 thing you need to know about Human Resources. We in Human Resources like it when you call.
Peter, I think that's a great idea and could save everyone time. You should take that to Human Resources and see what they think about it.
I don't think so. I don't know anybody there, and you really only go there as a last resort. Like if you're in trouble, right?
Oh no, you should totally get to know them. They've helped me a lot of times when I just called. Just last week I had a question I got stumped on and they totally helped me.
Pause. This will be a surprise to some, but it's true. We want to hear your opinions and feedback about Pathlight policies and what we do at HR, even if or when you don't like it. We have been working to reach out more to all the departments to get your opinions on things like the new hire tracking form and the retention bonus requests. We want to get your thoughts before we send out policies to everyone. So, if there is something procedure-wise that you think we can do better, we're open to hearing your thoughts. While some things may be non-negotiable, in many areas we do have some flexibility. In addition, we like to hear from you to keep in touch with what's happening in your part of the Pathlight world. What do you find challenging? What has been going great? Who have you made smile this week? You are our most important connection to the great work that happens at Pathlight. We in Human Resources like it when you call. We really do.
Pathlight's top 5 things you need to know about human resources. Number 5. Sometimes we feel stuck between a rock and a hard place. Number 4. When in doubt, call. Number 3. We are your Paycom experts. Number 2. We have easy solutions to common challenges. And number 1. We in Human Resources like it when you call.